Dylan Mulvaney is sponsored by Nike wearing women's stretch pants. I just found this out today. Dylan Mulvaney, why is Dylan Mulvaney sponsored by Nike selling women's? You know why this is going on? It's because Dylan has a really huge following. He's got, let me look this up real quick. He's got, like millions. Oh, this is why all of these companies are pining for Dylan Mulvaney. His TikTok has 10.8 million followers. He has 442.9 million likes. They all want a piece of that. They all want a piece of that. Like that's a lot of money right there. That's a lot of money, right? 10 million people on TikTok. We're not even talking about how many people he tweets. Followers on, let's see how many his Twitter is. Dylan Mulvaney is that guy. How many followers does Dylan Mulvaney have on Instagram? Okay, he has 1.8 on Instagram. Just like any other Instagram account, the total number of followers is consistently changing. 1.8, he's that dude. And you know what's really crazy? What's really crazy is if Dylan was just a guy, if he didn't have this whole whatever is going on, I don't even know what you want to call it anymore, because when you're doing something, everybody, well, normal people are going, that's just crazy. Like that's just not true. You're not a woman, but you have 10 million people following you on just one channel and they're all behind you. It's like they all believe the lie, the complete bold-faced lie. And when you have 442.9 million likes on what you do, you keep doing it because it's a lot of money involved. Look, I understand now. Listen, if he had 500 likes, he wouldn't do it. He would not be doing this. He would not be doing this. This is listen, I'm just gonna say it. This is gross. And that's a female's word. This is just gross. It is just a complete mockery of what God has done. It is gross. It is a misuse of the human body. And listen, your body doesn't belong to you. You may think that it does, and all this do what you want with your body. There's a lot of people who thought they could do what they want with their body, and they ended up in the wrong place. You cannot do what you want with your body. It does not belong to you. It does not belong to you. You're just borrowing that body. Trust and believe. You're going to give an account for what you do to that body. Now, listen. Listen, I was listening to a transgender person talk about their transformation and what they call bottom surgery. Of course, there's a whole medical name for cutting your winky off and then making it and then putting a hole in your body and making your penis a vagina. There's a whole, I don't know what it's called, but there's a whole medical term for that. But no, oh my God. Oh my God. Look, if you ever want to see that operation, it's on YouTube. And I don't suggest you do because oh sweet Lord. But anyway, this person who completely transformed into a woman was talking about the pain that they go through. And they say that, women also have this pain and it's scarring on the inside of the vajayjay. And this happens after surgery. And there has been so many stories of transgender people transforming and then being completely unhappy with their transformation. Now, here's the thing. When you're doing something that is unnatural to your body, there are going to be some repercussions. There are going to be some grave repercussions. When you're mutilating your body, when you're allowing someone to mutilate your body, listen, for you people who are getting behind, when you're telling these people, yeah, go ahead and do this, when you're encouraging people to go ahead and commit these atrocities and then have other people follow behind it, yeah, do what you want. This is America. It doesn't matter. You can do what you want. It's your body. Listen, you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for that. Yeah. You can't do that. You cannot do that. All you millions of followers of Dylan Mulvaney and and Bruce Jenner and all these other people who did this, to their body because it's not a new thing. Listen, you cannot be on their side and encourage them and then be on the side of God. Some are devout, staunch, religious people, whether it's Christianity or Catholic, Protestant, Pentecostal, you name it, but you still are supposed to be servants of God. Listen, you cannot be all inclusive and serve God. You can't do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You cannot sit. You cannot bring and sit in the company of transgender people and tell them it's okay what you're doing and be a servant of God. You cannot do it. What these people are doing is totally contrary to the word of God. Cutting off your penile will send you to hell. It will. There's a lot of things that'll send you there. But that is one thing God talks about. And then when you look at the transgender males, you go, well, who do you date? You're going after a man, but you look like a woman. Homosexuality is an abomination. I'm telling you, you guys can't do this. I'm telling you for your own good. I don't care what corporate says. I don't care what these Jewish people who run this world have you believing. There is a God in heaven and he's not for it. There's a lot of things we do. There's a lot of our thoughts. There's a lot of our actions we're not supposed to be doing. We're all guilty of. It's like, Lord, forgive me for that. You go to God with that. You go to God and say, listen, Lord, I got this thing that I like to do. I know you don't like it. help me out. Those that call upon the name of the Lord shall be delivered. It's in John somewhere. Y'all can't do this. You can't convince these people that this is right. You cannot support these actions. You will pay for it. There will be a consequence for this. There will be. None of us are getting away with anything. Anyways, nobody's here, so I just thought I'd talk about that. But there's no sense of going on with why I feel the way I feel when nobody's listening, but do not support people who are cutting off their penises. Do not support people who are males and dressing up and pretending to be women. Don't support them. And don't say, oh, well, that's their business. If that's their business, then leave them alone. But do not encourage them to do wrong in the eyes of God. If you see somebody doing something wrong, you're just like, oh, that's their business. But if you encourage them to do it, now you're part of what they're doing. If you're supporting people like Dylan Mulvaney and Bruce Jenner and the rest of these transsexual Jeffree Star and all these people who are doing what we all know the Bible says not to do, you're part of the problem. You're now part of the problem. Budweiser chose Dylan Mulvaney because Budweiser was already, they was like, listen, this company is dying. It's dying. So they said, we want to get the young. This is why Budweiser did it. Budweiser, the lead person for their advertising said, listen, we did this because we want to get the young generation. We want to get the young generation that are drinking. Forget the old generation. Forget that. We want to get the young generation that's, out there. We want to get the young people. So what do? You go get Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan Mulvaney is young and hip in what's happening today. Why didn't you just go get some rock and roller? Why did you just go get Travis Scott? That's what I don't get. Go get Travis Scott. If you're gonna put somebody's face on there, go get Travis Scott. You could have went and got Travis Scott. You could have went and got Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj would have done it. You could have went and got her. You could have went and got Cardi B. You could have put Megan Thee Stallion on the front. I'm trying to tell you. You could have put Megan Thee Stallion on the front of that, and Megan would have had it popping. She's in her 20s. She's young. She's up. She's got more followers than Dylan Mulvaney. You could have put Megan Thee Stallion's whole body on there, and I guarantee you more men would have been drinking that beer because Megan Thee Stallion's fine behind was on there. That's who you could have got instead of Dylan Mulvaney. Something that men look. It's a beer that looks 60% of the people who drink Budweiser are men. 39% are women. And the majority of them are white men. And they're men. You would have got Megan Thee Stallion and put her on there. Then them white boys would have, oh my God, it would have went through the roof. Megan Thee Stallion, it would have been worth every penny. I'm just saying, if you're going to put somebody on there, you put a fine woman like that on there, if they would have been, listen, you couldn't make enough beer. You could not make enough beer, especially what she had on at the baseball game Well, all white. Oh my God. I don't even drink beer, but I would have bought a case just to look at it. Oh, sweet. Have mercy. Most of the guys are married too. Oh, they could have got away with it. Oh, they would have done it. They would. It's just beer, honey. It's just a beer can. Yeah, I know what. So what? Oh, I'm trying to tell you, that's what you should have done. Megan Thee Stallion on Budweiser can. Pay Megan. Go ahead, pay Megan about $1 million and put her on the can. And I'm telling you, you'll get your people back. Get Dylan Mulvaney off Budweiser. Get Dylan Mulvaney off of Nike. Get him off of Nike right now. Put Megan on there. You could have went and got Cardi B, put her on there. Hell, you could have got J-Lo and had J-Lo on there. You would have done better, but you put a quit messing with people. Quit messing with men. See, this is a dig at men, is really what it is. You especially white men. They want white men to be so feminine. They've already raked them over the coals when it comes to, their wives run the house. Now the white woman believes she runs the house. She owns the house. I even spoke to one woman, and, she was like, look at the house my husband bought me. He didn't buy you that house. That's not your house. Both you guys, see, that's what women believe. A man goes out, he works, he buys the house belongs to her. This is what women really have in their heads. This house is my house. It's not his house. He's just occupying it for, this is my house. I can do what I want. I give him this little space over here where he can do, but the rest of it's mine. Absolutely not. See, this type of delusion, this type of sickness, this is only in America where they're doing this. You don't go to any other country and have this type of delusion, this type of sickness, where the man is a second-class citizen. Both of them have a baby. The woman believes it's her child. The man has no say-so in it. When they go to court, the women are disgusted when the man gets equal rights to see his child. They're like, this is my baby. What? You can't have a baby without me. How did I become second class? You need me to have a child. Just because I'm not carrying, I carried it for 9 months. What the hell do you want me to do? Even in my body, since I could, produce sperm. So now what? What do we got? But this is America. America is, listen, I'm telling you, America hates the white man. America hates the white man. The white man is the enemy of the state. Listen, these women who are looking for sperm and going to the sperm banks, when it comes to, listen how twisted this is. When it comes to the African American sperm, if a male goes to a sperm bank and, gives him his seed and they post it online, it's gone within 15 seconds. It's gotten so bad that those who are looking for the black male sperm are going to colleges and asking teenagers to, give their sperm to the sperm bank. That's what they're doing now. A man can't go to the, imagine us going down to and talking to 18-year-olds at college and saying, hey, we want your eggs. Hey, young lady, 18-year-old, come here, we want your eggs. We'd be put in jail. Even though she's 18, we'd still be put in jail. We would be the creeps. And trust me, these aren't women who are their age. These are women who are way older than them, who blew their chances at every relationship they could have had. And now they're destitute. So they're going to sperm banks. They're sitting there on their phones, laptops, computers, all at once, waiting waiting, waiting for sperm. You know how long a white male sperm sits there? It's like 6 months. America hates the white male. They want the white male to be feminine. They don't want manly men like Kid Rock. They don't want that. They want the white male to be running around here in a tutu. That's what they want, in rainbow colors. This is the BS they want. If I was a white male, I would be marching all the way to Washington in my big ass Ram, Ford, or something. Some big ass truck with a 4-inch lift on it. Talking about America. Oh my God, I'm just trying to tell you, this America is sick. This is a sick country. It is very sick. Just because we have the biggest army doesn't even mean anything anymore. When you look at the financial system and how that's breaking down, we are about to go through some tumultuous times. And have mercy if we got to go fight some people. How our army is divided. Donald Trump made that very clear. The army did not want to come save the vice president. They were like, no, we're not doing it. Vice president's calling the army for help. And the army's like, we're not answering that. I'm trying to tell you, they want the white male to be just the most sissified. This is what they want. They want the sissified white man. So they push Dylan Mulvaney. I'm trying to tell you, I would have, listen, Budweiser's stock is going down as a direct result of what they're doing. But like I said, if I was the white man, I would be so pissed. Like, I would be going after these companies and just lighting them up on YouTube and whatever. I wouldn't just be doing little quick shorts. I would be in their face. I would be writing. And here's the thing. It's a woman making these choices to put an effeminate white man on the front of a beer can that represents manly men. It's a woman who did this. It's a woman. When you look at Yahoo got sued because a woman pretty much took it over and got rid of the men and would hire all women. They really believe the future is female, but yet they don't work the long hours that men work. They don't do the same job. Listen, they don't touch infrastructure. Look, a woman today has every chance to go into mathematics, engineering. They have to look, they could, electricians, the plumbers, they have every chance there is. There's nobody telling women what they can't do. All of this, and I feel like they was telling me I can't. Nobody is telling a woman they can't do anything. No one is saying this. No one has the balls to say, you can't go into this. Matter of fact, there are grants for women to go into these programs. And you know what they choose? Psychiatry, communication, psychology, customer service, human resources. Women own human resources. That's why all those men lost their jobs, because women own human resources. But ask a woman to build a building. You have some women. I mean, I know this one company, a woman, she owns a whole fleet of trucks. Another company, a woman, they pour pavement. And I'm like, absolutely, this is what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Get those women into that. Get those women into engineering. Get the, listen, uh, listen, you women don't want to touch, you don't want to be a plumber. You don't want to go out and put in a toilet. You don't want to deal with a septic tank, a sump pump. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be an electrician. You don't want to put, you know, a whole building together in the electric and all. You don't want to. Why? You can do anything we can, and you can do it better, which is some BS because you can't. Why, ladies? But yet you want the men to be a bunch of effeminates. You want the men to be weak. You don't want the men. Listen, a man goes and lifts weights. That's that toxic masculinity. To lift, to be strong. Who do you think is lifting these bricks? Who's building the skyscrapers? Your imagination? Do you know how heavy a refrigerator is? The last time any of you picked up a washing machine? Just try it. Try to get it up the stairs. Just you by yourself. Not you and your girls, just you. Because most of the time when we do it, it's just us by ourselves. Go ahead, try to move around the freezer. Go get one of them 4-door big ass Samsungs and move that refrigerator into somebody's house. I want to see it done. You by yourself. You. But lifting weights is toxic masculinity. You ladies are out of your damn mind. You should be telling these men, get your ass in the gym. The women are the ones who are supporting Dylan Mulvaney. This is what you want, ladies? Is this what you want? You want the men to act like Dylan Mulvaney. You want the police officer to come and save you and be a complete effeminate. Let me get this straight. I'm trying to understand this because he has 10 million supporters on TikTok. 10 million. He has 442.9 million likes. And this is why they've gone after him. What up? What up? I went to the gym today, brother. But this is what I'm trying to understand. See, they don't. Hardaway, the women don't like us, Hardaway, because we go to the gym. Heavy chest day, triceps. Yo, bro, I benched 3. I benched 3. Well, I worked up to. And it's on a Smith machine. So what is it? 315, 55, 355, but it's on a Smith machine, so it's like 335. So I just went up to that today. I did that. But they don't want us to lift. They want us to run around and, just be sissified. They don't want us to like women. They don't want us to look. I will, bro. They don't want us to look at a woman and go, yeah, I'm trying to get with that right there. They want us to look at other men. They want us to lust after men. Get the Listen, the only thing I do when it comes to men and what a man looks like, if a man got on a dope ass outfit, I'll be like, bro, bang, you did that. That's it. If bro has got, right there, or bro can pick up some serious weight, I'm like, bro, you did that. That's it. That's it for us. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yo, bro, you just deadlifted 500 pounds. You that man. Yo, bro, you got two females? You that man. No, we're not doing this Dylan bullcrap. We're not doing it. We're not doing Bruce Jenner nonsense. We not. We not. We like women. We like women. It's what we like. You white women, you need to go get your white man. You need football and basketball locker rooms. We talked about, that's right. We talked about the women we wanted. You need, listen, you white women, you need to cut this out because this is your fault. Dylan's followers are white women. That's who they are. They're white women. That's who they are. They're not women from Libya. They're not women from India. They're not women from Iraq and Iran. They're not women from South Korea. They're not women from Japan. Because none of those countries believe in this BS. None of them. None of them. That's not, they're American women. Just the destruction, the bane of America, the eating, the very crust of America, this taking America and just dragging it to white women. White women. Just grabbing America by the nut sacks and just yanking his nuts out. We hate men. Ah! Men are bad. Ah! Just running men through the courthouse and raking them through the coals. Just, freaking female school teachers just knocking off every 13-year-old boy they can get their hands on and not doing any jail time. Just white women just destroying everything that's supposed to be right. Just destroy it. Destroy all men. We hate men. The future's female. If all the men left you women alone, this world will come crumbling down in 2 weeks. It'll be over. 2 weeks, if all the men said, you know what, ladies? We get it. It's all you, ladies. It's all you. You can have it. We're finished. We're not going to work for you no more. We're not fixing your cars. We're not fixing your trucks. We're not making sure that you eat. We're not fixing your plumbing, your electricity, your houses. We're not doing any more for you. Your electric goes off, call a woman. If somebody comes and knocks you in the head and takes your purse, call a woman. That's it. We had enough. You weaponize the court systems. Call a woman now. Don't call a man. Call a woman to come and take care of whoever is beating your ass. Whoever stole your car, call them. Whoever stole your purse, call a woman. Have a woman come over here and handle this dude who's 6'5", 230 pounds. Call a woman. We're sick. We're done. Call a woman. Where do 30-year-olds and olders hang out? I don't even know. I don't know. Depends on what you're looking for. When I was 30 years old, where I hung out at the poetry spot. That's what I did. I did poetry and a couple of clubs. That's what I did. My coach told us the only thing soft he likes is his females and his biscuits. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, my women and my biscuits. Yeah, with females from now on. Call my apartment complex. I pulled out. I was going to the gym, and there was these three women trying to jump their car. And when I saw there was three women, I backed up and said, "Y'all need some help." And the lady said, "You could be a gentleman to help us." And the one woman said, "Do I need a new battery?" Now, if I would have said yes, she would have went somewhere and spent $150 on a new battery. But I was like, "No, you just need to clean off your post. This is why you're not getting a charge. Somebody has to take this bolt off, just clean it off and put it back on there, and your battery will be okay." And I told him, "Listen, I didn't want to just think that y'all didn't know what you're doing, but this is a man's forte. This is, cars are something that men usually do. Even though there are some women into it, but most of the time it's a man's thing. If I was looking for a wife, where would I look? If I was looking for a wife, that's an interesting question. Um, Let me think on this. If I was looking for a wife, not a girlfriend, not somebody to just hang out with, a wife. There's a lot to that because that woman has to like what I like. Welcome to your world. Well, that's the world of men. Most men are single. That's the quick way to get the. It is. It definitely is. But to answer your question, I don't even know if he's still here. It says there's only one person here. But to answer your question, if you're looking for a wife, whatever it is that you like to do, that's where you'll find her. So I don't know if you're still here, humble simp, but what do you like to do? What's your chill? What gets you going? Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Do you golf? Do you play ball? Do you go to the pool hall? What is it that you know what I'm saying? Humble simp, women are everywhere. You got to let them come to you, but focus on your person. That's what I'm saying. You have to go. Yeah, you have where that's what I'm saying. Like, focus on you. But let me tell you something. When the women around here saw me pull up in my truck, my newer one, they started paying me attention. They started talking to me across, right? They started coming up across the parking lot. Shoot, they started bringing me dinner. That's what I'm saying. If you focus on your crowd, women are drawn to you. If you just be that dude, but what you gotta do, what you gotta see, unlike me, I'm not really looking for a woman because I like what I'm doing. Now, do I get lonely? Yeah, but I'm not 30 years old. So, I don't wake up thinking I need to be married, trying to knock a hole in the pillow. I know what you're going through. You're at the peak of your manhood. So, you're tired of Mr. Winky telling you, "Hey, do something about this." That's what it is. And it's natural. It's natural for you to want to get that out and get a baby in somebody. That's natural. There's nothing wrong with that. Before somebody, you should, you're all horny and excited. You're supposed to be. You're 30. Your cells are at their peak and they're like, we need to reproduce. Let's go. You're supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be looking at TNA. You just do it under control. You gotta pray about it too. You can't just leave God out of it because you're gonna bust a nut in the wrong chick. You don't want to do that. So you gotta ask God where to go. But I'm telling you, whatever it is that you like to do, that's where you're gonna find your woman. I ain't capping, bro. But listen, I'm in my mid-50s. My desire to not listen, when I was 30 years old, bro, I I I I was full. Okay. I was knocking them down. All right. So I was cool. I have had enough women to last me a lifetime. And that's a straight up truth. I didn't always look like this. Yeah, I didn't always look like this. All unkempt, and I was running around with suit and tie and bald head, and yeah, bro, I ain't always look like this. I look like this now because I don't chase. I'm not really interested. Women still look good, but I'm tired. Women cost energy. A relationship costs energy. Kids cost energy. I don't have the energy that you guys have. I don't. And when you don't have the energy, that means you don't have the same tolerance level. So, no, I don't wish that, I had some, I don't really care because I don't have the energy for these birds. But if when I was 30, oh my God, I wish I could have got married. I had a couple opportunities, but the women wasn't right. Yo, so humble simp, what do you like to do? That's the question. What is it that you like to do? You like to go to the shooting range? Like, what is it you like to do, humble simp? I mean, you asked the question, so let's get into it. What do you like to do, homie? You know what I'm saying? What? Nah, see, you not. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm asking you specifically. Entrepreneurship is anything. That's anything. I like to be an entrepreneur. That just says you don't want to work for nobody. But what do you want to be? I mean, are you selling houses? Are you selling cars? Are you flipping coins? Are you selling shoes? What do you do? Entrepreneur is the whole thing. Are you flipping burgers? Like, what do you do? Like, what is it that you like to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur myself. What do you get? What don't waste our time. You asked the question, we're into the conversation. Now we were asking you, what do you want to do? Make your own money as a life. I'm gonna give you one more chance at this. What is it that you like to do? You like to go roller skating? What is it you like to do for fun? How about that? What is it you like to do for fun? What I like to do when I was your age, yeah, how old are you, man? I mean, you're saying 30. Like, how old are you, bro? That's another thing. Okay, so here's a few factors when it comes to women. When it even comes to looking for a woman, you got to be ready for that. Now, I never made a lot of money, but a lot of women that I dealt with, I met at work. I met a lot of women at work. So it was easy to mingle with them. I met some of them at the club, but most of them I met at work. So that's one thing. A lot of them at work. But as far as what I liked to do back then, I like to run, work out, especially running. That was my thing. I ran a lot. So I was in shape. I had an 8 pack. I had locks in my hair. I was attractive to them. And what I'm saying to you is, like, what's your attractive level? I mean, are you shaving? Are you working out? Are you lifting? Are you running? Like, what are you doing? Because if you just look like Whoppy Doppy, then that might be, yeah. If you just look any old kind of way, then nah, you ain't gonna get no draws. Because if you don't care, then women don't care. You got a fresh pair of shades. I'm trying to grow a beard, but it ain't connecting. Well, then I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, are you keeping yourself shaved though? If your beard ain't growing, then don't worry about it. But I'm saying, are you going to the barber? That's the first thing, the way you look. What's what's your bench press? You meet women at the gym all the time. I still meet women at the gym. What's your bench press? I mean, I don't go to the barber that much, but when I do go and I post my picture, women like it. So that's one thing, bro. You gotta step that game up. What's your money look like? Yeah, your appearance. I mean, are you fat? I mean, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? When I was your age, I was as tall as I am now, 6'2", but I weighed like 205, 210. Dang it. Bench pressing 310, 315, running a mile in under 5 minutes. I'm being banging. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you don't look like anything, no, if you're not putting any effort into the way you look, then you ain't getting no draws. You ain't getting no draws, bro. It don't sound like you got the most confidence in the world either. And sometimes, man, sometimes situations come where it's like I don't really feel up to it. I dealt with some women I wasn't too confident about, but it's okay. But yeah, I don't think Humble sent ready for any woman. I think he thinks that a woman is just going to knock on his door and he's going to get married. That ain't how it go, bro. This ain't the movies. This ain't a rom com. Oh, when you came out of jail. Okay, well, are you still cut up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, now you talking. Yeah, when you came out of jail, that means you had a felony. Yeah, see. So you're not cut up anymore. Well, look, you're only 30 years old, man. I wish I had your energy. I wish I had your energy, man. 36 months. Yeah, you did Fed time. What you do time for? Yeah, you still young. Wait a minute. Why did you ask me? Okay, how old are you? You're 36. Did 8 months. Why did you just say you did 30 years? It says 30 30 years ago. Is that what that reads? All right, so you're 36 years old. Typing too fast, fam. Okay. 36. Yeah, his pipe should be busting. 36 years old, I was still knocking him down. Shoot. Shoot. 36-year-old, I had a harem. Oh, you did 8 months. Yeah, I had a harem. I had about 8 chicks. They was, woo. But I had to cut it all out because I was living in sin. God was like, you better stop. He told me that. He was like, you better stop. I'm like, well, shoot. Give me a wife. I ain't got no wife. You got to pray for a wife, man. But if I was you, man, I would concentrate on fitness because when you get my age, you're tired. You're a lot more tired. And I don't even work every day. If I worked every day, I'd be shot. I don't have you guys money either because I don't work every day. My money comes in spurts. It does. Well, my disability comes every month. But my extra money, it comes in spurts. I don't know when it's coming. Because I don't work like you guys do. I'm saying, you guys, if you go and get a wife, man, listen, don't have a baby outside of get married. Get married. If you go and listen, go to church and don't necessarily marry a girl from church because they'll deceive you. They sitting in there like they ain't just got, piped down outside of the back of some Cadillac and some dude they don't even know. Women do that. Women will do that and run right up in the church like everything is all sweet. They will deceive you. So don't do that either. Because, it's a social atmosphere is what I'm saying. Church is a place you can socialize, get to know some people, get to know some families. Nothing wrong with that. That's one thing you can do. And like I said, the gym is another thing. So if if you was into those calisthenics while you did 8 months, bro, you should be making TikTok videos, YouTube and Facebook videos on what you used to do. Trust me, some woman is looking at that. Somebody jump in your DMs. Yeah. Hey, listen, the gym is full of females, homie. Like, you want somebody who does what you do. Like, I don't know what you do for fun. I was trying to get that out of you, but for some reason you don't want to tell me, and I'm tired of asking. But whatever it is you do for fun, Maybe you like to shoot pool. You know, there'll be females at the pool hall. I mean, maybe you like to cook or something like that, or you like to shoot ball or something. There's always females at the basketball court. Well, dude, you know what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying. Whatever it is that you like to do, that you do for fun, that's where you'll find your woman. That and Target. What do you mean capitalism got a hold of you? Because all you do is think about making money? Hey, you got a nice car? You got a listen. What kind of car are you driving? What kind of car are you driving? Because you're hard to talk to. So, what kind of car you got? You know what I'm saying? What kind of wheels you working with? Are you renting like me? I'm renting, or are you have you own your house, Mister Entrepreneur? Like, I mean, come on, if money is all you think about, like, you listen, there's somebody watching you. There's some woman, trying to get at you. So I don't understand why you're having a. Well, yes, I do. I understand why you're having a problem because you don't answer questions directly, and you answer questions like a politician. You just kind of go around until somebody has to figure it out. You're leasing a whip and renting a condo. Okay, so you got money. You know what I'm saying? Well, see, like I asked you what kind of car you driving. You said I'm leasing a whip. It's like you don't answer questions directly, and women don't like that. Women when they want to know something, they don't want to go around. They don't want to beat around the bush. I know this is the internet, but nobody's gonna look at this and go, "Oh, you drive a 2023 Silverado." Nobody's coming to see you, and so it's not gonna happen. But I'm just saying, bro. There's just some things, man. You probably gonna need to work on, and one of them is your conversation. That's for one. You obviously make money if you're renting a condo, and you're leasing. You're leasing your whip, so you probably got a nice little income. You probably got a nice little income going on, but the way you conversate is not gonna work. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna work. If a woman is like, yeah, so what do you want to do tonight? Well, shoot, the sun comes up tomorrow. Like, yeah, I know that, but if I'm coming over, like, are we gonna go out and do something? Well, shoot. It rained yesterday, but I mean, yeah, it rained yesterday, but tonight, are we going to do something other than sit around in the house? Shoot. The Raiders play tomorrow, but okay. Click, nigga, click, click, nigga, click, and click on you like five. Click this nigga, clickety clack, clackety click, the click, the clack, nigga. Answer the question. If you leave with your wallet, no, it won't work for you if you leave with your wallet. Nah, you gotta learn how to talk. So what are we doing tonight, y'all? I will be cook some dinner, and then shoot, if you want to watch a movie, Or, shoot, we can go out and play some pool. Oh, shoot, we go out and do the thing, go for a walk on the pier, something like that. I was just thinking something like that. Oh, shoot, that sounds good. But shoot, let's go. Let's go then. That's what women like. Because they can either say yes or no to it. Well, it's a little chilly. I don't want to go for a walk. But, if you want to go shoot some pool and hang out, that's cool with me. I like that. Boom. Now you're going to shoot pool tonight. She's going to come over at 6. Y'all hit the pool room. Boom. 8 o'clock. Y'all there till 10. Come home. Give her a kiss. Smack her on the ass. And then she's home at, 11 o'clock. In bed at 12. And ready for her next day. Everything is everything. She had a great time with you. You gotta be direct. Women love when men are direct. Yeah, come on over here and then we're gonna do this, that, and the third. If you're not direct, you beating around the bush. Ain't nobody got time for that. What you're gonna talk about on a walk is, oh man, I don't know. You know what, bro? I'm starting to realize I gotta apologize. You were locked up for a while. You did 8 months. Okay. So your social skills might not be, I feel that. Listen, what y'all gonna talk about if it ain't sexual? Bro, you ain't never gonna keep no chick if that's your frame of mind. Bro, you gotta get yourself some conversation, man. You're the one who's an entrepreneur. Talk about being an entrepreneur. Women love the hustle. Females love the hustle. Ask her what she do, what she does for a living. She's like, I'm a triage nurse. Word up. How long it take you to get your degree for that? She's gonna be like, shoot, it took me, 4 years, then I got a certificate. I went to, wherever, and so-and-so state. She gonna give you the rundown. It was cool, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to do it at first, but, they make good money and blah, blah, blah. Like, word. And she's going to be like, what you do? I'm an entrepreneur Negro. Word. What you into? And you hit her with whatever you into. Shoot, I flip houses. How'd you get into that? Shoot. Came up on some change. My homie was like, yo, we should start flipping houses. He'd been doing it for a couple of years. He had some success. I had a couple dollars. He showed me how to invest it. Boom. Now me and him flip houses together. We partners, we do our thing. We do that and, drive box trucks. We do local deliveries. So we always, home the same night. Take that money, invest it into the cribs. Boom. Get the cribs fixed up. All, financed and everything. Boom. Have them on the market within, 3 months. Sit on the market, boom, somebody goes, boom, buys it from us. Last house I had, I made 20 grand, he made 20 grand. That's how we do it. And we just rinse, repeat. We buy, fix, boom, flip on the market. It's a lovely thing. She gonna be like, word, that sound dope. I'm just saying, bro, you gotta talk about you, man. You gotta talk about you. You gotta talk about what she does. Women love when you're interested in what they do. They love that. When a woman talks about what she does, and especially if she is into like anything cosmetic. I'm a hairstylist, like, say word. She might be a special type of hairstylist. I'm a hairstylist on movie sets. Say word. You a hairstylist for the stars? Yeah. That's dope. Who you met? Whose hair have you done? Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? She might even tell you to break down in the pay. I can tell you how much she gets paid to do it. Boom, bam. Now I had a chick. She was a sales rep. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really working that much. You know what I'm saying? So we was kicking it. So whenever she would go somewhere and get in a hotel, she'd be like, yo, I want you to come up here and see me. I'm in the hotel, a couple hours from you. She'd be like, go rent a car. Put her car down, boom. I go rent the car, roll up there and spend the weekend with her. You know what I'm saying? That was our thing. Stay the weekend with her, then she come home. We even lived together for a short minute. So, I was into what she was into. That's true. They be wanting to talk about themselves, and I always interpret them to talk about, you always interrupt them to talk about yourself. Nah, don't interrupt them, homie. Let them get that out. It's a fair exchange of information. You want to know what a woman does. If you're interested in a woman, son, you really want to listen up to what she does. Because if she says she's a barber, you better know that she's doing men's hair. You better know that. There's some things you need to know. There are some professions that involve a lot of men. If she says she's a nurse, nurses are promiscuous. It is what it is. They are known to be promiscuous. It's what it is, man. They work them long hours, they get lonely. You know what I'm saying? She says she works on the line at Amazon. You better believe she has a work husband. You better believe she has a work husband. She works at a car factory. These are male-dominated places. She's got a work husband. I met a woman like that. She's like, no, I don't got nobody. I was like, yes, you do. Somebody is, somebody up there likes you, and turned out that somebody did. Somebody at her job liked her. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you gotta. What's popping? What's popping? Yeah, you gotta listen to what a woman says, because trust me, if a woman is halfway decent, there's some man who's trying to get with her. So you better listen to what she says. You'll be fooled. She'll have you fooled thinking that you the only one, and you ain't. You gotta listen to what they say very carefully. The woman starts talking about what she does, I do not cut her off. I listen to everything she says. How she says it, I can tell if she's passionate about what she does, because usually she'll spill right over into the social life of that whatever she does. And she'll start talking about who's around her. And that's what I want to know. Because if I just met her and all she talks about is the dudes that are around here, I already know that this is only going but so far. I'm not gonna argue about it. We're only going but so far. I'm not gonna try to stop her from having fun at work. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. They pop up when you're talking about females. I'll probably be changing my name soon, so to okay. All right, cool. Yeah, so you gotta watch with female. You try to go over her house and she'd be like, ooh, I'm gonna have company, so you can't. I got company right now. Okay. If she can only talk to you at a certain time, man, just tell her, you know what, it was nice knowing you. Wow, I just got company. It's nice knowing you. Leave them females alone. Hey, I'm talking to a dude on here asking me about females. And I'm telling him when I was his age, how I operated when it came to females. You know what I'm saying? I don't bother with no females now. My phone don't ring. No woman is interested in me. You know, every now and then a woman act like she's interested in me, but it don't turn out to be nothing. I don't even take them seriously anymore. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not waiting on you to come around and act like you want to get out of it. I'm not doing that. I don't care. And I think my nonchalant attitude towards the whole thing is, well, I don't have one. I'm kind of passe. Kind of passe when it comes to the fiends, man. But if you're trying to get married, marry someone who has the same interest you do. Female natures are on a whole different level, right? Stratosphere in terms of their comprehensiveness. This is true. I'm just saying, if I was looking today, well, he got the right idea about being an entrepreneur. That's a great idea. That way you're only codependent upon yourself. Don't be codependent on no job if you don't have to. But if you do, make sure you have an exit plan in case it all falls down. Because Amazon just laid off a bunch of people. Just like, you're all gone. They were all standing out in the lot with their Amazon jackets on. Amazon just laid them all off all at once, and they're out there crying. Because it hurts. I know how that feels to get fired. And you're like, why did I get fired? What did I do? Shoot. I was getting fired so much I was used to it. I got fired one time, and the woman I was dating was like, listen, when they let you go, give me a call and I'll send you a plane ticket. And sure enough, when they fired me, they thought I was going to put up with a fuss. I walked right out of there with a smile on my face. I filed for unemployment, called my friend. She sent me a plane ticket, and I was in England. And then we went to France. I was good. Competitiveness? Oh, I thought you meant comprehensiveness. You know, I need my glasses. Competitiveness. That's true too. I'm just saying, man, there's a lot of females out there, man. You gotta be careful with them. But if I would start looking for a wife, bro, at 30, 36, oh man. That's a rough one right there. I'd love to have my knees back the way they were at 36, but the constant search for some booty, woo! It's overwhelming. Sex is addicting. Sex is addicting. Sex is addicting. I was trapped. I was addicted. That lust demon had me. Shoot, I still battle with lust because of all the women I was dealing with. Yeah, don't make my mistake, man. Don't let a bunch of women in your bed. Don't do that. Because that spirit to get a hold of you, you never get rid of it. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, you got to pray about that, man. You got to pray about that. There's some woman out there for you. Hell, listen, if you can't, there's a good chance you're black. There's a good chance you're trying to find a black woman. Black women black women statistically have the highest divorce rate. And I know if some black woman was on here, she'd probably, and I'd be like, honey, just look at the numbers. I'm not going to go back and forth with a black woman on this. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie because the numbers come straight out of the court. That's where we get those numbers. They come out of divorce court. When people register for marriage, that register is public because they They go through public channels and get married. Same thing when you get divorced. This is how come we know that women have the highest divorce rate. It's like 80%. It is crazy how many women are just leaving their dudes, just like, I'm leaving. Out of nowhere. You got men who are trying to hang on to that woman, as tight as they can, but the woman's like, nah, I'm leaving. Now, a lot of them regret it, but they leave and then go get banged out and used up and then try to go back to their husbands because they think he's still there waiting on them, and they find out that it's not true. When you leave your husband, he already knows that, you're going to be, asshole naked with another man if you haven't done it already. We already know it. It's not like it's going to be, well, she's not going to sleep with nobody for the whole year. She was going, no, she's going to go somewhere and be a whole freak to a few guys. And then when she's done getting all used up, she's going to come back to you and say, you know what? I think we should no, you still got, no, you smell like them. Absolutely not. You're not getting in my bed with what they gave you. Get out of here. Get out of here. But there's a lot of black women are leaving their husbands. And the infidelity rate is 51% when it comes to black females. So if you're looking for a black woman, which we all would love to have a black woman, because let's just face it, the sexiest woman on the planet is a black woman. And we can't even fight that. There are beautiful women in every country, but the hottest women are black. It is what it is. There's not one woman on the face of this planet that can hold a candle to a dark-skinned beauty. It just isn't happening. It isn't happening. And you can look at every beautiful woman you can, but when it comes to a chocolate thick sister with locks or an afro, it is not happening. You can't beat it. And we all want one. We all would love to have that woman nestled up under us, holding her and her loyal to us. But to have that happen, listen, it's just a pipe dream for the average guy. They're not going to stay because everyone finds them attractive. They're going to leave. Them natural sisters, them gorgeous natural sisters with that beautiful skin, they're not going to stay. They're going to lie to you. They're going to fall in love with you, but they're not going to stay with you. They're going to cheat on you. They're going to leave you. It is what it is. This is their nature. And the ones that don't do it, they just act crazy. It's just a mess. It's going to be a mess. So, in light of that, there is a small percentage that do stay, and they're loyal, and they love their husbands. But the majority of them are not loyal, and they will not stay. This is proven. The statistics are out. And for the man who gets one of these women and she's good to him, he has found himself a treasure. But for the majority of men, it doesn't happen. They're going to leave you. Or they're just going to cheat on you. No matter who you are. You could be a multi-millionaire, filthy rich, it's going to happen to you. Basketball player, famous, it's going to happen. But if you're looking for a loyal woman, you have to go to a more traditional country. Japan, Middle Eastern countries, even some African countries. But you have to, if you're looking for a woman that you want to marry and you want a traditional woman, you probably have to leave the country. You're probably not going to find her here. Traditional women in America are few and far between. So if you want yourself a good woman, it's unfortunate, but you're going to have to go to another country. Like I said, a Middle Eastern country, there's plenty of women there. I'm going to tell you, India, 70 million. 70 million. And they're dark skinned. 70 million women. Russia, 10 million. I mean, the numbers are out there. There are just a lot of women on the planet. Single women, especially in between the ages of 25 and 35, there are so many of them. And is another thing these women are doing in these different countries is they're advertising on like YouTube and stuff like that, and these platforms. And they're saying, "Hey, come to Brazil." Brazilian women, they actually have these meet and greets they do with foreigners. Yeah, the women come all dressed up, and the foreigners, they all meet at a hotel, and it's an organized event. It's not like a swingers club. It's an organized event, and a woman, there are a bunch of women there, and a bunch of foreigners come in, and they all sit down on the table, and they all have a, chit chat, and they pick which ones they like, and then things are, go from there. Brazil does that. And if you're looking for a dark-skinned woman, well, you can still find one in Brazil. You still find them in Mexico, too. So there's that. But, traditional countries. Go to a traditional country. Find yourself a traditional woman. Because they're out there. How you got the African women are saying, listen, why are you passport brothers not coming here? They said, listen, you men, you want to date us, but you don't want to marry us. Why is that? Why don't you want to marry us? If you're somebody who's a polygamist, Africa. Africa. You go there, you marry about 4 women. All yours, buddy. They're all yours. Take care of them. All yours. These are all your problems now. All yours. Yeah, you have sex with them, but they're all your issue now. So, yeah, there's that. There's plenty of women out here, and they're just as horny as you are. So, it's another mistake men make. We think that women don't want to get screwed. Yeah, they want to get screwed. They can't wait to get screwed. But a lot of them are screwing with a purpose. You go to a traditional country, you can't just whip it out and stick it in someone. They want to be married. Go to the Philippines and stuff like that. Now, they got their, little thing going on. But a lot of those women want to be married. They're like, listen, what are we doing? Put a baby in me. Let's go. I want to be married. So you can't go to these other countries just dipping your stick. That is not the move. You go there, you date. Trust me, they're all on the same page, especially when they get in their, upper 20s. They all want to be married. So there are plenty of wives out there that are traditional wives. Traditional wives. There are plenty of hoes out there too. So you got to watch that. There's always going to be some hoes out there, but the wife is definitely out there in different countries. She is looking for you like you're looking for her. Don't do mail order brides. Don't do that. Don't get somebody from Slovakia. Think she's gonna stay with you? Absolutely not. As soon as she gets here, it's gonna be a wrap. Yeah, so don't do that. Some people make that mistake out of desperation. Most of the time, they're white men. White men do that. They got that pension coming in, around 60. Like, look at Maria. You meet her online, she's talking all this great stuff to you in broken English. You're like, absolutely. She's like, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I love you. Bring me to America. Bring her ass over here. Not even a month later, she's gone. As soon as she gets that card, she's going to break camp. She's going to find somebody who's living here from her country. They're going to speak the same language. He's going to be 20 years younger than you. You're going to be wearing her out. You're not going to see her. He's going to be wearing her out. She'll be legally married to you, but she will belong to another man. So that's a no-go. We're not doing that. We're not mail ordering nothing. Nothing. Anyways, I don't know if old boy's still here, but, Humble Simp, all that information was for you, my friend. Brothers, keep your money up. I don't know if there's any women on here. There's not a lot of women that listen to this channel. They probably don't like the way I talk about them. But I don't talk about women to offend them. I talk about women to wake them up to the reality of the day. The majority of women are, delusional. They live in some kind of, I don't know how they do it. Because men, the majority of us, we cannot afford to be delusional. When I walk outside, I know I'm not going to be loved. There's not what, listen, in this whole apartment complex, there might be one person that'll knock on my door. And they barely do that. Nobody gives a goddamn about me. Nobody gives a damn. Not one. Not one damn. But women, they have all these people who care about them. You know what I'm saying? So they live in that world. Men don't live in that world. We live with the harsh reality that nobody gives a damn about us. You see women on TikTok who are blowing out candles because it's their birthday and nobody's there to celebrate it with them. I haven't celebrated my birthday in 25 years. Birthday? What's that? Women are sad because, and they want everybody else to feel for them because no one's there to celebrate their birthday. Birthday? I haven't got a birthday present since I was my young 20s. Nobody buys me a birthday present. Give me a birthday present. Let's go out and celebrate my birthday. Nobody gives a... I can't go to the club and say, hey, it's my birthday, and everybody goes, yay! I can't do that. Nobody will give a damn. We'll go, so what? Women, it's my birthday. Oh, how old are you? You still look fabulous and blah, blah, blah. What did somebody buy you? Or they'll run around with that pin with the dollar and want everybody to pin money on them. I'm not giving you a damn thing. You don't give me nothing for my birthday. It's my birthday. Good for you. Glad you made it another year. Have fun. Men don't get that. That's why you don't hardly see men talking about it. We spend our time alone. Nobody gives a damn. And we fade into obscurity. And our life is over. That is our reality. That's our reality. For you women out there, you don't have the same reality we do. So, just saying. Nobody cares about the woman. They don't care about the man. You know, that's the way I'm. And listen, that's in America. There are plenty of other countries where they don't have nursing homes. They're like, what is a nursing home? You can go to whole countries and never see a nursing home. They don't understand the concept of sending their grandparents away as if they're trash. Totally discard them and let somebody else, a complete stranger, take care of them at their most vulnerable moment. Like they can barely stand, and you want a stranger to take care. No, you don't do that. You keep them in the house with you until they die. Because you're the only one who can take care of them because they know you. Even if they have dementia, every now and then they'll snap back and they'll be, oh, okay, I know you. But you're going to have a why do you think so many people die in nursing homes? It's not because they're old. It's because the people there mistreat them and they die. That happened to my dad. I saw him, he was strong. 2 weeks later, he went into a nursing home. He was dead. Dead. Gone. They do not do this in other countries. They take care of them. You know what I'm saying? F5, I got 6 people here. Hello to all of you people. How are you guys doing? If some of you came here to talk about Dylan Mulvaney, I covered Dylan for about an hour. Yeah. And I'm sick of this whole thing, really. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the very thought of a man running around looking like a woman. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I don't want to see it. I am sick of it. I just want to ask these guys, what happened to you? And who told you this is okay? I am sick of this BS. Some of these guys got brassieres. It is unreal how some of these men are walking around. And they're convinced that they're a woman. Please tell me the benefit. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I'm missing out and I need to go buy some horse's hair to to put on my wig. I need to, man. I'm trying to give him a benefit of the doubt. Let me go get some yaki, put it on, and and just to see what are you getting. Some undulation, some. Do the women are women saying, "Yeah, we love you now," because they don't. They don't love you. They love the fact that you're a spectacle. They love the fact that your mental health is worse than theirs. That's what they love. When they're cheering you on to be a sicko, they know somebody is sicker than them. And they're like, oh, well, I'm okay. I'm okay. I eat peanut butter off the floor, but this guy, this dude is really messed up. I'm running around like a Dalmatian, but you, buddy, you look like a whole female. You really messed up. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Choosing mothers choose Jeff. I'm about to eat some more peanut butter off the floor. As long as I can turn on Dylan Mulvaney and see his delusion is a lot worse than mine, I am all for that. Did he just put up a TikTok? Let me go ahead and like that and comment on it. Dylan, you are so brave. We are so supportive of you, Dylan. And good luck in your future. And thanks for being such a strong influence on my husband. I appreciate you, Dylan. Love, Linda. She's sitting up there just bat crazy. She's just as crazy as a fish, driving her husband up the damn wall every day. He don't know what to do. You got this one woman I saw in the video. She just walked up to a random black guy and say, hey, you got any friends? I want you and your 5 friends to come over and screw me. Her husband is standing right there. You guys can do anything you want to me. That is bat crazy. That's bat crazy. The white woman just off her damn rocker. No morals, no scruples, just flying completely off the handle, just kamikazing and straight into life. But then we get to see Dylan, Bruce Jenner Woman of the Year. And a standing ovation? What in the cockamamie BS? Bruce Jenner got a standing and stood there like he did something. He put on a dress and a wig and some lipstick. And he did something. What did he do? What did Bruce do? Please, somebody help me. I need a wig. I need a wig. Something. I want to be in on it. I want to be in the inner sanctum. I want to be loved. Oh, I need a standing ovation. I can go out and get hit by a bus and save a child. You know what I'll get? Nothing. Nothing but a broken leg if I'm lucky. I can go save a woman's life. I won't even get a biscuit. I won't even get a biscuit out of it. Not one biscuit. Not a bit. I won't get a bit. I won't get nothing. Bruce Jenner puts on a dress, gets a standing ovation, and a placard. Woman of the Year. How confused are we? Woman of the Year. Is Bruce going to have a child? Is Bruce going to have menopause? Here's the thing about Bruce Jenner is he hasn't even cut his dick off. Listen, if Bruce Jenner wants to turn right back from Caitlyn to Bruce, he can do it. He can be like, you know what? My wife is gone. She's screwing a black guy. All the kids that I was married into, none of them have any love for me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to being Bruce. In about 5 moves, like 1, 2, 3, 4 pair of pants, regular shirt, says, Raisin L, ACDC on the front of it, and a baseball cap. About 5 moves, he's Bruce Jenner. Walking outside, hey, Bruce, what's up? You not Caitlyn? Nah, I'm Bruce. I got tired of being Caitlyn. Is Bruce dating a man? Is Bruce Jenner dating a man? Who's Bruce Jenner's boyfriend? I don't even think he has one. Let's look it up. This is the delusion. And let's look it up. Let's see if Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner. How you spell his last name? Oh, I know I did not see that right. I want to know if I can type. Who does Bruce Jenner? Caitlyn Jenner live-in partner. We ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Caitlyn Jenner, live-in partner, is Sophia Hutchins. Opens up about their relationship. We share a life. You need to tell me Bruce Jenner doesn't date a man? Oh, this is just a lie from the pit. This is a lie from the pit of hell. Bruce Jenner has he lives with a woman. Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner goes home. When he walks in the door, he's like, oh, hey, everybody, yeah, bye. Cool. As soon as he closes the door, hey, this is some BS right here. Man, I can't stand it. I don't even want to do this no more. God damn, how you doing, baby? Come here. Smack her on her ass. What's for dinner? Behind closed door, he's Bruce Jenner. When he's out in public, he's Caitlyn. Listen, I'm telling you, these are industry plants. These are people of chaos. That's who they are. These are people of chaos, and they're here to fool you. They don't live like this. Bruce Jenner isn't taking it up the rear. He's banging out the Sophia chick who's gorgeous. And he's freaking 30 years older than she is. No, look at the chick. She's a supermodel. He's over there knocking her guts out, but making you think that some guy is giving it. No! He's still Bruce Jenner. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. But he's got you guys thinking that he's this, whole homo. No, he ain't no damn homosexual. That's all an act. He's getting paid for that. He's getting his money. He's getting a look. He's still relevant. He's still relevant. Nobody cares. His wife didn't care about him. She'd been knocking off black guys, just like her daughters. She ain't give a damn about Bruce. Bruce is a white man. They don't do too good with white men in the Kardashian house. How long do you think Travis is going to last? I guarantee you that marriage won't last past 5 years. I guarantee you she's going to have another brother hanging on her every word. 6 years from now, from right now today, He's going to be gone. It's going to be a divorce. It's not going to last. You see what happened to Pete Davis? He came in and he was gone. That was it. Well, that last 30 seconds, gone. Thanks for the D, Pete. Gotta go. Kim wasn't about to marry Pete Davis. He ain't black. Her first husband, black. Her last husband, black. She likes black men. Just saying. These people are agents of the devil. And they're listen, little Nas X, he told you long ago on the road, this ain't what you're waiting for, some old BS like that. Little Nas X is not gay. He's not gay. They done seen that man backstage arguing with people talking about some, I don't want to go out and do this anymore. And it was like, you better go do it. Get your ass out there and shake it like a salt shaker, Nas X. Or you know, what do you think is going to happen to you? Like, where are you going from here? You think you're going to see old age? Is that what you think? None of you are going to die of old age. All of you are going to get Marilyn Monroe. All of you. You play the game. This is the cost. You got some of those people trying to bail out of Hollywood. Look at Black China. Black China is like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this no more. I'm getting my ass deflated. I went to church. I done got dipped in the water. I'm saved, sanctified. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not. Look at Sukiyana. Sukiyana, same thing. She was driving and crying, talking about, people are after her and all this other crazy stuff. Because some of these people trying to get out the industry, trying to get away from these Jewish people who set them up like this. Listen to the way they talk. How they talk about God and how they're against God, how they're against Jesus. Like, I'm trying to tell you, Caitlyn, whatever the hell, Bruce Jenner is an industry plant. They paid him to do it, and he lives with a woman, and they don't want to talk about their relationship. We already know what you're doing. Bruce is an older man. He's with a younger woman. But how does he pay his rent? Through you goofballs believing that he's a woman. That's how Bruce pays his rent. He's like, hell, I'll do it. Pays the rent. Dylan Mulvaney, how much money does Dylan Mulvaney come? Oh. You know how much money I make on YouTube? I'm gonna tell you. $120 a year. But I spend copious amounts of time talking to you people. You know why I do this? Sometimes I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning talking to one person. You know why? Because the devil is busy. He is real. And he is after all of us. And we got to spend time to talk to each other and work this out in our heads, because they want us to believe that a woman is a man and a man is a woman. You have women who are competing against men in arm wrestling competitions. And will get up there and act like they about to floor this guy. This dude is all 320 pounds, built like a lumberjack, and this woman gets up there with a mohawk and thinks because she eats coochie, that she's going to be a bigger man than this guy who's bigger than the majority of men. And because of her presence, she's going to, when he made her look like a fool. She's sitting up there doing all this. He's looking at the woman like, he's looking around. And the match is already on. She's trying to press him. He's just looking like. And finally, when he had enough, he said, "There's no match between us. You're not a man." And I'm telling you, a lot of you ladies don't want to be men. Because men are often left alone and forgotten. And you women can't handle that. You think a woman alone and forgotten is a crime. You don't want to be me. You hear this in the background? Listen. No children. No woman. Phone not ringing. Nobody's knocking on my door. No, nothing. It's like this every day, all day. Every day for years. Nothing. Nothing. I haven't had company in over 2 years. This is somebody that constantly, I'm talking about somebody that constantly come back. Like my neighbor, she came and introduced herself. That's it. But I'm talking about somebody that constantly comes over, rings my phone. Hey, how you doing? 2 years. Radio silence. Nobody calls me and checks up on me. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody calls me, wishes me happy birthday. Happy Father's Day, Happy Veterans Day. I get none of ladies, you don't want to be me. You're not built like this. You're not supposed to be built like this. You are an individual that works better with a group of people. You don't want to be men. There are men on the side of the road and nobody gives a damn. Turn on YouTube, you'll see it all the time. A woman on the side of the road, people want to know, hey, you all right? You need some help? A man on the side of the road, nobody gives a damn. I'm going to give you a case in point. I just got my AT&T changed over to whatever they changed it over to. Little Hispanic dude, 60 years old. Working his buns off because he's putting his 2 kids through college. Now, you know, the AT&T people, you know, they used to do the direct TV. And he said, yeah, last week I fell off a 2-story building. I fell down, hit my head. I was completely knocked out. I woke up in the hospital. Now, when I came back to the job, because he went back to work that day. He had 3 more to do. He went and got them all done. He's like, I was bleeding from here, and I was bleeding from here. It was raining out, and he slipped in the rain, and bam. It was actually hailing out. And I think he was on top of a roof, and boom. He fell, hit his head, 2 stories, boom. He gets back up, boom. Goes back to work to finish the job. And the one guy who he was doing, they asked him, why didn't you call an ambulance? He said, I didn't want to get involved. He laid there for almost an hour until the other neighbor came out and saw it. The guy said, I didn't call the ambulance because I didn't want to get involved. This is our life. If that was a woman there, he would have been, ma'am, are you okay? He'd have been like, call the ambulance, blah, blah, blah. But it was a man there, knocked out and bleeding. from his chin and from the back of his head, knocked out and bleeding. This guy said, I didn't want to get involved. That is a man's life. Ladies, you do not want to be men. Because we don't get hugs, we don't get love. It does not happen for the majority of men. The majority of men is single and sexless. That is the majority of males in America. And it starts at a very young age for us. Soon as we're adults, that's it. The empathy and all that, not for us. We have to go make something of ourselves to earn that. But if we are no longer earning something, we don't get that. We get shuffled off. You don't want this life. You don't want this life. You don't want to be me. They left a 60-year-old man busted up, completely out of it. This is our life. Welcome to the life of a man. For you women who are complaining about men, shut your stupid ass up. You stinking ass women who are complaining about men and masculine this and men sitting with their damn legs open. We sit with our legs open because we have balls. That's what we do. They get in the damn way. It's what we do. Toxic masculinity. How? How? What's toxic? We like females. We like looking at tits. We like ass. We're supposed to. How do you think you got here? Your dad looked at your mother's ass and said, yeah, I want some of that. And your mother was smart enough to say, let's do it. And here you come. That's how you got here. You didn't get here by osmosis. You didn't get here. You didn't get here by the freaking Peter Pan. That ain't how you got here. You got here by maturation, procreation. That's how you got here. That's how. There was some humping that happened. There's humping. All right? Toxic masculine. All you guys looking at me sexually with your TikTok pants on. All up your ass crack. Don't look at me. I just got pants on and my ass crack. Don't look. You're not supposed to look. Shut your stupid ass up. Your mockery to just you put those pants on, you turn around, you looked in the mirror to see how you got other stupid women to compliment you on, your ass hanging out. You can tell a guy don't look at you. He looked at me. Yeah, he looked at you. He's supposed to. You better be happy. How about some gratitude? He looked at you. You damn right. That's what you wanted. How about we just ignore women from here on out? How about we don't tell the women that they look nice? How about we don't open doors for women? How about that? How about we don't do anything for women? We just don't do anything. When it was winter, a woman got stuck down here in the snow, blocking, everybody's way. I pulled over, and when I got out my truck, there were 8 other men who all got out of their cars. And all of us simultaneously pushed that lady up on the curb. And we were all black. She didn't have to ask for help. We saw she was stuck. We all got out. We pushed her up to where she was safe, and we all disappeared. How about we don't do that for women? How about we let her sit there stuck? Well, we don't do that. No. Well, we don't help old ladies across the street. Don't do that. Or the neighborhood dog. When the neighborhood dog wants to bite the hell out of you, how about we just let the dog do it? Toxic masculinity, fine. We let the Doberman running around, damn German Shepherd acting a fool, these pit bulls that be biting the damn male lady. How about we don't help the male lady? We just let her bite her. And we just watch her, see who's going to win. He got the best of you, didn't he? That's messed up. Bit your titty off, didn't he? That actually happened. Male woman got her breast bitten off him. That's a damn tragedy. How about we just don't help y'all? Since we're toxic. Men aren't good for the what? We're not good. What did Cher say? She was asked, what have been good for? She was like, good for what? Really, Cher? How about that villa that you live in? Who built that? Who built one of the 5 houses that you live in? Who takes care of it? Because you're only one person. You don't even go to these countries that often. Who takes care of those places, Cher? I tell you what, next time something breaks down in there, Cher, call a woman to do it. See how fast it gets done. Call a woman for all of your services. Don't call a man. Don't call a man. You guys get in a road rage. Man starts waving around a 357. Don't call me. Pick up your gun and bust back. Women are talking about how they carry guns now. Pick up that nickel 9 you got. Grab that Ruger. You got that 6-shooter. Spin it. Bzz, start busting back at it. Clack, clack. Yeah. When he blows half your wig off, don't come to us. You tough now, right? Yeah. When you looking down the barrel of a heckler and cock, then now what? Now what? No, don't come to us. That's happening right now. You haven't been checking the stories. That's actually happening. One guy killed this lady's whole family and then chased the daughter down the street with a baby in her hand, caught up to the daughter, shot the daughter, and then shot the baby in the head. That's happening now. These are not stories. I'm just telling you guys. This is stuff that actually is happening. Everything I'm talking about is pretty much current, except the road rage thing. But actually, a road rage incident did happen, but this goofy woman pulled out a gun. She pulled out a gun on a 60-year-old man who was having a heart attack or something like that. She tried to block him in because she thought he was trying to get away from a car accident. She shot him at point blank range and killed him. So that was what I'm saying, just the stupidity. Like this woman didn't even realize this man was having a heart attack. He had no weapon whatsoever. She went over to the window and killed him. And then act like nothing ever happened. This is a true story. You can look it up. Saying you women, you're not like us. You don't want to be us. Ain't no woman building a skyscraper. When you see women working construction, what do you usually see? Them holding the sign. That's what you usually see. Every now and then you see a woman working a backhoe, and I'm like, that's what's up. Work the backhoes. Work it. But you don't see them holding that big ass drill, knocking off that cement. You don't see no woman doing that. You don't see no woman in the sewers. When they built the New York sewers, those guys said we lost one man every mile. How many miles of sewage is in New York? That's a lot. They lost a man a mile. How about the coal miners? How many females are coal miners? How many? I forgot what country it is. There was just a major accident where the mine blew up. The whole mine blew up. The whole mountain blew up. And there were a bunch of, those trucks. You fill them up with dirt or sand, or with those huge trucks. They look like little toy trucks. That's how big this explosion was, and it buried all of them. 53 people gone. How many of them do you think were women? They're buried alive. They were never recovered. This just happened. How many of them do you think were women? I bet not one of them was a woman. They were all men. And they got buried inside of their trucks. The whole mountain just rose up and just, like a huge wave, covered them. Boom. They dug as many people out as they could. 53 bodies still missing. How many do you think were women? How about the power lines? Every time you see somebody up there working on a power line, how many of them are women? How many women actually work on a live power line? Just curious. Just curious. How many women do you see working on a power line? How about the windmills? You know, those big turbine wind things? How many women do you think work on those? We need those for electricity. How many women do you think work on those? Oil rigs. What you got? What you got? Oil rigs? Underwater welding. Kind of need that. The dams. Dams. How many? No? No. They don't work on these things, but yet these women are saying that we don't need men. We don't need men. I worked at a car factory. Honda. What do you think the ratio of women to men are on the line? There's welders in there. How many do you think were women? Zilch. You find women on the line, though. What do you think the ratio is? 80% men. It's not even close. Women don't work as long as men. They get sicker than men. They're not physically as strong as us. They don't have the bone density that we do. They don't have the lung capacity that we do. I'm just saying, people, women have a place in this world. And Dylan Mulvaney is making a mockery of God. And anyone who supports him is helping him make a mockery. It is a lie from the pit of hell. Bruce Jenner doesn't live like a woman. when he's behind closed doors, he's screwing a woman. He lives with a beautiful young woman. Beautiful. It's your boy Tone 202. You guys don't have any questions for me? I'm probably going to make some music and then I'm going to go. It's Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan, look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Dylan Mulvaney. It's Dylan Mulvaney. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Dylan Mulvaney. Coming to save the world. Dylan Mulvaney. Representing women wearing Nike. I like me wearing some Nike. But Dylan wears Nike. He's running around in some Nike. He's not even shaped like a woman. I don't get it. Dylan's not even shaped like a woman. He's shaped like a toothpick. Yes. He has no protrusions. Oh man, I would be so up in arms if I was you women. I would be mad as fire if I saw this dude representing anything. Ugh. Dylan Mulvaney. How? You know, I'm gonna tell you something else. When they put Dylan on the front of the can of Budweiser, I'm pretty sure that some men really hated that idea. To the tune of they're gonna look at him as an enemy. Like you can't tell me that this dude is safe. You can't tell me that Dylan Mulvaney is safe. That is not true. He is not. He is not safe. You can't convince me this man can walk anywhere. He is not safe. He's not safe. And let me ask you something. How old is the female he portrays? Because I saw this one guy who was like a 40-year-old man, and he said he never got a chance to be a 9-year-old girl. So he dressed up like a 9-year-old girl. How old is Dylan's female persona? I'm just curious, because what if Dylan's what if his persona is a 10-year-old? I mean, He he thinks, therefore he is. So what if he thinks he's 10? What's that? Fourth grade? Fifth grade? What if he thinks he's 10 and he wanted to go back to school as a 10-year-old girl? And he wanted to, oh no, go to the bathroom where 10-year-old girls go to the bathroom. He thinks therefore he is. Y'all gonna get that boy hurt. Y'all gonna get him on a can. Y'all gonna get him on a carton of milk, is what on the back of a carton of milk is what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna get that dude hurt. Y'all gonna get him hurt for real. Y'all gonna get him hurt for real. Y'all gonna get that dude hurt. It's only a matter of time before that dude says, you know what? I don't want to be a woman no more. He gonna come across the wrong one with that BS. He gonna try that. I can use your bathroom, little girl, while your little girl's in it, and some father is gonna blow his goddamn head off. Some father is gonna be like, I'm finished. He went into the bathroom of my 10-year-old girl goes, and he walked into that bathroom, and my little girl, I'm telling you now, and my little girl was in there and she saw his winky dink. I said, you're not going to be able to stop that father. You're not going to be able to stop that father from erasing that dude. It is not going to happen. That father's going to think about him day and freaking night. He is going to catch up to him. He's going to execute him in public. Y'all are playing games. Y'all gonna get one of these fathers out here from West Virginia. Yeah. Y'all gonna get one of these real dads who don't care about doing time. They're gonna erase that boy. They're gonna erase him. Y'all gonna get that boy erased. Y'all gonna get him erased. Y'all gonna get that boy erased. Don't mess around with the wrong dad's daughter. My kid's 26 and he can't go to the bathroom with my kid in there. Let my kid tell me that some man walked in her bathroom while she was in there and exposed himself. Some old goofy white dude walked in there and talking about some he's a girl. He better be packing. He better be packing a 357. Because he's about to go bye-bye. And I'm about to do time. Just put some money on my books is all I ask. Because I'm going to go there. They're gonna say, "What you in here for?" I'm say, I shot the hell out of a dude going in the bathroom dressed as a woman. My daughter was in there. I shot him up. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think they're gonna say? What do you think they're gonna how they're gonna look at me in prison? You think they're gonna be like, I was stupid? Now they're gonna be like, yo, good job. Be like, good job. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. They're like, good job. I'd have blew his ass away too. Put people's lives in danger. work on you. Got a little work done. Come out feeling like $200. You walk like this. Oh, I can work. Like $1 million? Oh, you came out walking like this. And his name is John Cena. He came out walking like John Cena. Yeah, I can work. I just can't work long. I cannot do an 8-hour day on my feet. Will not. I put you like this. I used to do a lot of factory work. Lifting, bending over lifting. I won't even last a day. I cannot do it. It'll wear me out. I'll be in pain for a week. Damn. Spinal stenosis. It's a real thing. I can lift something heavy once, but I can't lift something light all day. Can't do it. Like when I worked at Honda, we would lift 10, 15 pounds all day. Move it, pick it up, you inspect it, put it in another box. Pick it up, inspect it, put it in another box. I can no longer do that work. Henceforth, disabled. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that every day, all day. I probably need a job where I can do both. Where I can use my little pillow thing. But I like that factory work. I like working in the factory. My daddy worked for Goodyear for 36 years. So I'm built for that. But a head-on collision will change your trajectory. That's what happened to me. In 2013, I got in a head-on collision. Body is never the same after that, no matter what I do. No matter what I do. So, the doctor examined me, both of them. They were like, yeah, you're disabled. You can't go do what you used to do. synovial joint. Any synovial joint that takes a constant impact like that, you can just ruin that joint. That's any synovial joint. You know? And when it comes to the knees, you have the patella that floats. A wrestler who played pro football has to sit in a special chair. Yeah, when he works because of his injuries. Yeah. So when you got the patella floats. And if the patella floats over the joint, over the synovial joint, the patella's floating like this whenever it's moving. So whenever it bends, it moves this way. Bends, straightens, bends, straightens. Whenever it's doing this, the inside of the patella, the cartilage under here is being worn away. And there's a track that's formed. Thanks. And the track that's forming is scraping up against the cartilage, and eventually the cartilage goes away. Now you're bone on bone. Yeah, so there's a lot going on with me, but to keep myself in decent shape, I still go to the gym. You know, I still do push-ups. You know what I mean? I can still bench press a decent weight. And 315 on deadlift is fine with me. My curl is okay. I have good numbers for my condition. For my condition, I have good numbers. I don't have superior numbers. I'm not going to hit 435 on the bench press. I've seen guys do 435. It is all inspiring. Yeah. But once it goes, it goes. Yeah, there's, people tell you the vitamin E and shark cartilage and all that, but how's she doing? What did they do to her? Did they replace the patella? What did they do? Oh, she's more mobile. Did they give her two knees, or what they do? Did they say, here, Miss Mom, here, Miss Hardaway, we're going to give you two knees? As Hardaway say, oh, my knees. Oh, Lord, my knees. My knee be hurting me all the time. My son be trying to get me in the gym, but I said, my knee hurt. My knee hurts, son. He said, Mama, I was going to take you to the doctor. Now he's going to fix you right on up, Mom. She came out of there skipping. Your mom's a soldier. We was talking about Dylan Mulvaney. Titanium metal. Your mom's a whole cyborg now. She's like, son, clean up your room. She's like the $6 million woman now. Does anyone remember that show? The $6 Million Man? Ba, 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 ba. That was my show. Lee Majors. We could rebuild him. Then they had the $6 Million woman who was Lindsay something. She moving, yeah, that's what I mean. She moving good. Yeah, remember the $6 Million Man? That was my show. You talking about me? What about me? Shoot, I ain't moving good. I gotta stretch out these tendons because they be, yeah, the $6 million man. Some of those shows were just great. The Incredible Hulk, Tone, you going to the, oh, am I going to the VA? You know what? I don't know if the VA will get me knee surgery. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying. I don't know if the VA. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them look at my knee, and then they'll probably tell me to go to therapy. But if they look at my knee and say, I think you need new knees, then I got to decide if that's what I want to do. Now, here's the thing. Old Tone is still, I could still run, but my knees won't let me do it. But I would love to get out there and run a couple miles again. I dropped this weight so quick. I would drop this 280. I'd be down to 250. Old Tone coming around the block like I used to. I can't do that no more. I used to come down the street huffing. I can't do none of that. I can run to California just like this. Don't stop the body right. But I figure if I'm going to be fat, I'm going to be strong and fat. And that's what I am. I'm fat, but I'm strong. I am a strong fat guy. I'm a strong fat guy. It'll change my quality of life? Probably. I'm not giving up. I'm just chilling. But I do miss running. your head still pumping. Stay in the fight. I'm in the fight. Get back on that treadmill. Not so much. And show them. Get back on the track. Oh, the track. Oh my God, the track. I've been looking for a track where I can run. I've been looking for a local track. You know, we don't have too many hills. We don't have too many hills here. We don't have a lot of hills. Try to make it work. Try to make that work, didn't work. Gotta go another route. None of these work. None of these work from what I was trying to do. None of these work. I need new instruments. I could work with. It's a natural sound. And it's too prominent. It should sound like. what I want to do. Sometimes it gets I'm hungry. That's what happens when you get hungry. ain't the only one Hardaway. I have some hugicity. Try to play me Hardaway. I have hugicity. I might. Don't tip me on empty. I might. I have hugicity. I have hugicity. Hardaway, you ain't the only one with triceps and biceps around here. Boom, 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 Hardaway. Ah! Hardaway, talking no smack. Boom, 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 Hardaway. Boom, boom. Trying to tell you, don't make me come to your gym, Hardaway. Boom! I'll do it. I'll do it, Hardaway. I'll come in your gym. Boom! And his name is John Cena. I'm coming in your gym doing my Ric Flair. Woo! 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 Don't make me do my Ric Flair. Woo! 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 All right, I go way back with it. Andre the Giant, George the Animal Steel. You don't know who George the Animal Steel is, do you? Yeah, I go back. Come get it, Dan. I'll do it all the way. I'll do it. Bam Bam Bigelow, the Junkyard Dog, Mr. T, DDP. Don't make me. Jake the Snake. Don't make me come to your gym. Flying Brian, I don't even know who that is. Don't make me come to your gym. I'll come in there like, I'm here to see Hardaway. Boom! Where's Hardaway? Boom! 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 Hardaway! You've seen Hardaway? Boom! I want to see Hardaway right now. Boom! much you lifted? You can do more. Boom! Excuse me, old lady. That's not enough for the bench press. You can do more. Boom! The Demolition Man. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, that's way back. Boom! Got me on that one. War Horseman. You know more than I do about wrestling. Boom! The first one. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. Sergeant Slaughter. Boom! Where you from? New York, right? You from New York or something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. New York. It's New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Zion. Let's hear it from New York. New York, New York, New York. Let's see, how did I do today? Looking at my stocks? Okay. I didn't do too terrible. Had to look at my stocks there for a minute. Texas. What part? Houston, Austin, Galveston. I got family in Texas. What's DFW? Dallas, Fort Worth. Got it. Yeah, like I some family that lives down there, somewhere down there. I got a niece in Odessa. Yeah, Odessa. Who lives in Odessa? You said you know. You know my family lives in Odessa. I don't remember saying anything about Odessa. I got a brother who lives down there somewhere in one of them little hick towns. Some little hick town he lives in. You mess around with them damn Mexicans. Oh, I said it on live? No, I don't remember saying that. But okay. In Odessa? Nah, I know I didn't say that because I don't know what city they live in. Yeah, I don't. And my sister used to live down there. She moved. She lives in the Burg now. My brother, he goes in and out of there, but he really lives out of the country. Then I got another little brother, but I'm not sure what city he lives in. Concrete jungle made of. Where's the old girl at? Where's I'm saying with either Odessa or Fort Worth. Probably Fort Worth. Yeah, I'd probably say at Fort Worth or something like that. Where's the old girl at? She left. She ain't talking. Where's Galloway at? Where's Natalie? Natalie gone. Natalie didn't want to talk too long. Natalie got things to do. I know. Natalie ain't on. She ain't on. She ain't been on for a while. She came here and gave me the good news and dipped. Usually she's on till like 3 in the morning. I done stayed up and talked to her until I couldn't take it anymore. She feeling better now. Now she don't. She's like, thanks, I gotta go. Now she's probably in bed, all tucked in. She's all tucked in. All right, bro. I think I'm out of here. I'll probably be back on tomorrow though. Talk about some more craziness, man. Pray for the family and have a good evening, bro.